Greetings and welcome to the BusyBeeCrew. I am Elliot and I will be your host today in BeeCraft, our survival modded Minecraft Let's Play series. So, during the interim between episodes, I decided that I'd get the base spruced up. Unfortunately, not with spruce, so that was a worthless pun, but anyway. And prepare a second chamber ready for mining. So these are going to be mine shafts, obviously the best place for things to go. But today I thought it would be exciting, were it not nighttime, to visit the village and see what's going on. So I think I'm going to do a slight cut here. Alright, we are back, and you can see it is now daytime, it is now fresh and bright. So we're going to move on out, see what's going on with this village. This is a Minair village. Un momento, por favor. Nearly forgot something. First of all, always shut your door unless you're born in a barn, and secondly, let's add a waypoint. So waypoints, delete those, they don't exist anymore. New, we call it bee place. We'll call it the beehive. Beehive 1. This is not our finished form, of course. And we need some water. There we go, we're going to just thirst ourselves up, get some coal, and make our way back into the village. So, with Milner, something which is important is to improve your reputation with a village, so that you can trade with them and get special deals, and build them up into better areas. And this is something that I think I do want to go ahead with. So with this village, we've got Amimori Onanoko, Shingo Fukazawa Otokonko. I can't say that. So they're saying Watashi wa asobatai desu. So we're just going to ignore them. So we are in Kasugabe with the population of 14. They've got no construction currently in progress, but to level up they need this stuff here. So they need 42 cobblestone, 7 wood, 3 oak wood, 26 spruce wood, 30 gravel, and 175 thatch. How do we make thatch? I think the cobblestone, oak wood, and the rest of that is quite easy. So thatch, it's not that, it is this stuff. How do I make you? If the game does not have a heart attack while I'm trying to do that, it would be nice. Did it just not work? How do I make? Okay, so I guess I don't know how to make thatch. We will have to deal with that, but let's get the materials they need. Alright, so I'm back. I've just started trading with the villagers. As you can see, we're trying to give them all of the materials that they wanted, or which they asked for. So I'm just checking how much else we need. So we need 7 wood, 3 oak wood. Just give them a bit more of that. Now, if the wood is this that they meant, let us give them that as well. Or we need to give them gravel, which was a whole bunch. And I cannot remember the specific dimensions, but let's do that. Boom. So we've given them what they need here and here. I think. How much cobble? Did I give them 42 or not? I did not. All we really need now is to somehow work out what's going on with thatch. Right. So. That's a trader's place, it does appear. Right. Let's kill some piggos, get some food. Some inferium. As you can see there, we do also have mystical agriculture, which is one of my favourite mods in all of Minecraft history. You spin me. No, copyright. Don't do that. Not here to get copyright striked today. Although my voice is not good enough to really cause a copyright, you never know. You never know. You know? Disney might just copyright it, even though it makes no sense for Disney to copyright strike it. Disney would very likely copyright strike it. That's what Disney does, you know. They just sit around. They probably have a dedicated team actually scouring all of YouTube and identifying anything at all which they could possibly lay claim to get the money from for a short period of time. And that's what I think is pretty bad. Disney is a massive corporation, as is Nintendo. Nintendo seems to do this as well. And they just go and copyright strike anything, even when it makes very little sense for them to be copyright striking the video. For example, some YouTubers that I knew who had essentially reviewed trailers, they were saying about how excited they were, and they showed probably around about 20 seconds of a trailer clip in their video. Nintendo would just literally destroy them. They would copyright strike it immediately. And the thing is, it's true, it is actually copyrighted, and that is Nintendo intellectual property, so you cannot fight that claim, although you could argue it's under fair use, but Nintendo would say otherwise. So that trailer, you were promoting the game, and you've been absolutely destroyed. Essentially, you're losing all the money from that video just for promoting a game, because Nintendo wants you to watch all of their videos, and it's completely unfair. So we can help out this village here. I think there are many more important issues in this world which need to be dealt with without having Disney and friends, Nintendo for example, just bringing down everyone, trying to harm YouTube, you know, independent content creators. It sounds like I'm being really philosophical here. I'm not trying to be, but you know, I think it's fair enough. I think a lot of people deserve better than how they are treated by people like Nintendo. Though there is not much that we can do about that. They don't care. They have a lot of money, and they want to protect that money. They want to protect their assets. And apparently, we can count. Ooh. Am I actually freezing? I'm actually freezing to death. Well, let's get inside. And let us warm up. Oh goodness, my game it's just frozen. Look, I know I'm freezing to death in the game, but that does not mean the game freezes while I'm freezing to death. It's not the best situation to be in right now. I'm not in the best space. Come on. Start responding. Well, I guess we're just going to have to continue our discussion about Disney. It's actually raining outside. That's the Disney gods. They are listening. They listen to everything we do, everything we say. You know, I've got a Google Home in my home. A Google Home in my home. Google's listening. Speak of the bloody devil. I did not even use the cool word. Okay, Google, stop. See, it listens, and they've probably sent that recording off to some random person, some random contractor, and are now trying to see what went wrong. I can tell them what went wrong. They weren't listening for the first bit, the hey or the okay. They were listening for the second bit, and then just making a presumption of sound waves in the beginning section, because that is how a neural network works. And I'm presuming this is using NEAT, which is a neural network, computer science neural networking type experience. It works quite well normally. Essentially, it takes your inputs and tries to produce an output, and you train the algorithm over time, and then release it to the public. Oh, here we go. We're back in the game. We're alive. Let's put in some of this and get ourselves warmed up. So that took us a bit too long to not be frozen. While I'm warming up, I'm just going to cut so I can have a drink. Alright, I'm back. So we're back to being full of hypothermia. I have just jumped and done a little bit of resource gathering in the meantime. Got our sand, we have our gravel, and we have our clay. And the combination of these, our powers combined, will form the most illustrious material ever known to man. Drought. And it is during the next episode that we will make our smeltery, which we can use to smelt iron into, ore double and that sort of thing. Alright. So, this has been the BusyBeeCrew. Thank you for joining us today in this second episode of BeeCraft. I have been Elliot, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. Have a cup of tea, because we're all British at heart. Like and subscribe for more. Hope to see you again soon.